Hello guys, and welcome back to Originality Creates, yet another episode, a double episode for you today guys. In the last episode we covered the channel update, and just to give you a little bit of a guide of what the schedule and stuff is going to be. This episode we're going to possibly do a little bit of building, or at least a little bit of templating to get a few buildings around. Right off the bat, this town hall, I haven't lost motivation for it guys. I know I haven't done anything whatsoever, but I do have a bit of a stumbling block because I have done it on the creative world. I want to take some time away to possibly get some of the things done around here, get a few of the buildings, or at least template it around like that so I can find out where buildings are going to go. Because once I possibly get this done, I want to get at least 3 or 4 buildings around, transport the villagers from over there. And then once I've got the 3 or 4 buildings built around here, I want to get rid of the villagers from there to here, and then get rid of all those buildings over there, and then I can start on getting this town hall built. Because once actually thinking about it, I know I've got quite a lot of resources here, as you can see. Even though it don't seem like a lot, it's obviously not enough to go and build out that. But once I've got some buildings built up out of these materials, and once I've knocked out these, I'll have a lot more in the way of building blocks. So we're looking at this pretty much from dead center here. Now ideally guys, I wouldn't mind kind of a building that over there, possibly a building there, building here, and then we'll get it as close as these. I know these are quite close together, there's no spacing, and I know if I had one over there, one here, one up here, there, they're going to be quite spaced out. But once I get the general outline and everything down, I'll know what to do and where to build other buildings. So the first building that I'm going to build, let's just clear out some of this grass a minute. The first one that I want to put is in relatively close distance. I need to collect as much of the flowers as I can for dye. With the town hall in the creative world, if you caught not the last episode, the episode before, I think it was episode 12, you would have seen that I actually implemented orange wool into the building, and I thought it looked quite alright. But what we're going to do now guys is we're going to just kind of do a little template. So if we go one, I could do with some cobblestone, but I haven't got any around, I don't think. No, I haven't. So let's just go with this for now guys. I won't use the smooth stone because I haven't got nothing to build it back up with. So one wide doorway. In fact, actually I've messed up already. Let's go over here and here, and then let's go 1 2 1 2. They're only going to be small scale buildings. I'm not going to do nothing as big because these are only for the villagers. They're not going to want anything too large scale. So if we go like that, possibly one more, make it 3 wide, and then build outways that way, 1 2 3 that way. Okay, like so, and then 1 2 3. Oops. So I don't, like I say guys, I don't want nothing too big, too extreme. I know this is going to look quite an odd shape, and I don't quite think I'm going to be happy with it. No, it's kind of the same shape as the town hall, and I'm not impressed whatsoever. See, the funniest thing is guys, I can go into the creative world and I can get the buildings done pretty much straight away, and yet as soon as I come on this world I stumble. Even though I've got so many templates over at that world, I struggle for what to do. So what's that? That's 1 2 3 4, but 1 2 3 4. Okay, so that gives me the 5 wide. So the space inside is going to be relatively small, but I can live with that. to be honest, what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to build a little tower out of this bit, and then what I'll do out of this bit is something along the lines of this. So that's going to be your doorway in, and then a tower here with the doorway. Now, I'm not going to be doing 100% symmetrical, guys, like the doorways and stuff like that. Ideally, I'd want the buildings to be okay, so odd numbers all the way around. But when it comes to putting the doorways in, I don't mind them being one there and then one right in that corner. And then what I can do, or what I can try and do, is actually I'm going to have to build this one out by one more, like that, and then get rid of that one. Try and get a spiral staircase in there to go up the tower. I'm not too sure whether that will work. And then the doorway in here, just into this little room. And then what I'll do is I'll put something there, although they shouldn't be, well, they probably won't be able to get up anyway, but at least it's something there. So that's kind of the first style template I'm going for, guys. I know it's obviously not built. What I'll do is I'll build a lot of them off camera, or get at least the outline, and then partially the way through the building is built up. But then what I want is possibly might even try and get another one over here. I think that might look alright, so let's clear out some of this grass again. Now, don't get me wrong, the way they design the villages and everything are okay, but they get, once you've played the game for so long, they get very boring. So I'd like to implement my own kind of designs, and make my own kind of style village. Now, like I say, all of those over here will be knocked down pretty much right down to the ground. What we'll have down here is obviously the town hall, some buildings scattered around, the town hall in which the villagers can use, and then the top floor is what I'll use the most for my brewing and things like that. So I'll make it kind of my own home. Also downstairs as well is obviously what we were talking about before with the storage room, so once I get people to come in on the server. Let's just eat this bit of rotten flesh just to get it out of my bar. It's going to give me poisoning, but oh well. So if I went 1, 2, 3, by 1, 2. See, now that's going to cause an issue. That's a bit too close, I think. That's a bit too close to the town hall. Obviously, I've still got to think about putting the roof on it yet as well. So let's try and go over here. Now, I can obviously do a little bit of terraforming if needed. So what's that? That's 1, 2, 3 by 1, 2, 3 by 1, and then I can go 1, 2, 3. Sorry about being so quiet, guys. I'm just trying to get a general idea of how to do this. So it goes 1, 2, 3. Okay, doorway, I don't know, put it there. Possibly another one there. I think that might do it, to be honest. And then we can just kind of build along the back way up until we meet that block there. Are we going to meet it? No, we're actually going to meet that one. Okay, so we're going to meet that one. That's not too bad. Like I say, with the terrain and stuff, it's going to be quite difficult, but I can obviously knock it out if needed. But we'll see how that goes. Haven't got no food on me whatsoever. So one building there, town hall here. Could even possibly put another building over here, cover all this water up, level all the ground out and put one over here. That's something I might do. See, guys, to be honest, I never actually come on this this world to plan. I always go on the other world, and that's where I should actually, that's where I'm actually going wrong, because I should come on this world, plan out where everything is, or plan out the terrain, look at it and think, right, okay, so I could possibly implement a building here, but it will go up into the up the hill, so to speak. The buildings obviously are going to surround this a little bit, or quite a bit, should I say. Might even get a little tiny building within this bit here. I'm not entirely too sure. I'm getting attacked by a spider. The one thing I don't like about the night time is I get killed. So let's quickly make a run back to the house. Let's have a sleep. And to be honest, guys, what I might do is actually just end the episode here. The double upload wasn't really in my intentions for today, but I've actually got to go out and get ready for work in a moment. I can't run. I'm going to get caught by every living mob in this world, just like this skeleton. Luckily enough, I've managed to out jump him. But what I'll do, guys, is I'll do a lot of off camera work in the next day or so, as well as trying to bring the episodes out to you as well, and we'll take it from there on how it's going to look and how we're going to succeed once we've got it in place. So thank you very much for watching, guys. I strongly recommend you to go out and check the last episode, which was just a bit of a channel update, but it's also just makes me look a little bit more professional in the YouTube channel way. So thank you very much for watching, guys. Thank you very much for all your support that you've given me so far on this series and the other series that I started yesterday. Yesterday was a bit of a manic day of five uploads. I think I just went for a bit of a recording spree, but I enjoyed every single second of it. I'm enjoying every single second of putting content out there for you guys, and you guys are making everything possible with all the support that you're giving me back. So thank you very much, take care, and thank you for watching Originality Creates.